Everyone calls 211 from all walks of life. We're getting folks who are retired, we're getting folks who may have just recently lost their job, folks who are re-entering the workplace.
There are so many people that need help, and they're doing everything they can do in life to get along, and then suddenly something happens. They don't know where to turn. They don't know where to go.
When I started 8.5 years ago, we served a very different population than we're serving now.
We've all been there at some point. You know, I've called 211 in the past when my basement flooded. So 211 helped me out.
And thank God there are so many agencies out there, and so many of them helped by the United Way.
It's, one human being helping another.
I curse you this morning. I curse the fruits on your tree. I curse this house.
I was a jolly uninsured artist and didn't think I needed any insurance. I didn't need any health care. I was perfectly healthy. I decided that I needed new glasses. So I called the Rhode Island Free Clinic and I asked if I could get a referral for an eye exam. The eye doctor dilated my eyes and said, "You need to get a colonoscopy ASAP." He called me 5 days later. He said, "I don't even know how to tell you this. You have cancer." What do I do now? Not only do I not have the resources that I need, but that body that I'm dependent upon to do what I asked it to do, it's not doing it anymore. Without the Rhode Island Free Clinic, I wouldn't be here.
You look lovely. You look lovely, too.
How are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
Just nervous.
Growing up, my mother suffered from mental health. And at 17, I ended up going on my own and getting an apartment because of all the friction. And it was difficult, it was scary, just making enough money to pay the bills. I always worked at least part-time. I got partial unemployment. Luckily, the CAP agency was able to provide me with heating assistance until I was able to get on my feet and provide for myself. It was always instilled in me, despite all of the family, issues, to go to college. I ended up getting a bachelor's in communications and public advocacy, and then a master's in public administration. Right now, I'm the director of Elder Services Case Management at West Bay Community Action, and I think it speaks volumes.
I dream of the day where Main Street is Main Street again. It was a street that had a significance back in the day. My parents came here and did whatever it took to survive. So they worked 2 and sometimes 3 jobs. Because of that, after we got out of school, there was this big void. What are our kids gonna do? The Boys and Girls Club filled that void. We were here from 2:30 or 3:30 to 8:30. So this became our second home. When I was 16, I had the unique opportunity to be a U.S. Senate page. That was my political bite. That's when it all came together. Everything that I've worked for throughout my life, working in the community, being a Boy Scout, advocating, being in youth groups, it's culminated to being a state representative. And being a state representative allows me to do all those things in a different capacity. It sort of went full circle. I went from being helped to helping.
Being a person who has once relied on social service safety net programs to get ahead, to get out of a bind, it is gratifying to know that now the work that I do is to help those that are in that temporary bind, that need that extra helping hand.
I volunteer with the Rhode Island Free Clinic. I also volunteer with an organization in Boston called Earth and Vessel Kids. I also volunteer at Miriam Hospital.
People need help in different ways, different capacities. That's gonna be something that we as a community are gonna take on.
I help because I'm lucky.
I really believe that we have to help each other, and the United Way really does that.
We're out in the community trying to put dollars back into these agencies. We're really focused on making sure that we do this together.
100% of the money that's donated to the United Way is given back. I can't think of any other social service agency that gives 100% back.
Anyone who's willing to help, whether it be to volunteer or to donate, I think being a part of the cause, it's a great opportunity.
I help because I have the power to do so.
I help because I care.
I help because I'm inspired by the people around me.
We help because my community matters to me.
I work with volunteers because everyone deserves health care.
To keep families healthy.
We help
because I know how it feels to have nothing.
Because it's the right thing to do.
I help because it's important for me to do my part in the community.
Because every child deserves a good education.
I help because someone once cared to help me.
We help
because every dollar I donate goes directly to someone in need.
Because I care about the residents of Rhode Island.
We help
to give others hope.
I help because it makes the world a better place.
Because I can make a difference in someone's life.
Because I want to pay it forward.
Because someone helped me.
I help because everybody needs a little help sometimes.